Seventh semester, subject is switchgear and protection. In last lecture, we already studied the electrical power system introduction and condition for healthy power system. Here, three conditions are mentioned here. If First condition is if three-phase voltage and current must be nearly equal in all three phases. Second one is supply frequency must be equal to the rated frequency, and third one is direction of power flow must be decided. Okay, instead of direction of power flow, you can also note that you can also take direction of current. Okay, both are same. If your power system satisfying these three conditions, then you can say that your power system is behaving as a healthy power system. Okay, but due to any reason or any situation, if your power system may not obey or satisfying this one, two, or any three conditions, then you can say that your power system is in faulty condition or your power system is operating in sub abnormal condition. Okay, here I mention what is abnormal condition. Due to any reason, if voltage, current, frequency, or any other electrical parameter go beyond its limits, then you can assume that your power system is operating in abnormal condition. Okay, if any of the electrical parameter go beyond its designed limit, then you can say that your power system is operating in abnormal condition. Here some reasons are available for abnormal condition. First is overloading. It means that you are applying or you are operating your power system beyond its limit. Okay, the connected load with your power system are much more than its design. Second one is unbalanced loading. It means that load on all three phases are not same, and difference between them are go beyond its limit. Third one is loose contact. Due to loose contact, you can see that sparking is available. Due to that sparking, I square R loss will happen, and due to that I square R loss, temperature will become high and it can damage insulation or any other circuit. Okay, last one is over voltage. Over voltage is also one of the reason for abnormal condition. You know that in humid or in rainy seasons, the over voltage must be happen due to different types of lightning. Okay, so it is also one of the reason for abnormal condition. Okay, now we will see the definition of fault. Okay, this is the definition of fault. Fault is defined as imperfection in electrical circuit due to which current is deflected from its desired path. Okay, what is meaning of fault? It is defined as imperfection occur in electric circuit. Okay, due to that imperfection, your current will deflected from its original path. It means that your current will not go through its designed path. Okay, so it is termed as fault. Second one is this fault can damage connected electrical equipment or disturb normal power flow. So it is necessary to isolate that faulty part from remaining healthy system. If you are not removing that faulty part from your healthy system, then it can damage much more in your electrical power system. So it is necessary to isolate that faulty system with healthy connected parts, and for this doing this function is done using the switch gear and protection subject. So these all strategies we will study in this subject. Okay, then we will study the causes of faults. Okay, causes of faults. First is equipment failure. It is done due to the malfunctioning, aging, insulation failure, etc. These all are reasons for equipment failure, sir. Second cause of fault is weather condition. Okay, due to bad weather condition also your system will become faulty. Okay, here some of the reasons are including lightning stroke, heavy rains, heavy fall, heavy wind. Okay, these all are reason for causes of fault in your healthy power system. Last one is human error. Due to human error also your electrical power system may suffer from fault. Okay, one of that mentioned here, connect improper rating equipments. It means that you are design electrical power for some parameters and you are actually connecting the different parameters equipment. Okay, so due to this human error, the fault will also occur on your power system. So these all are causes of fault in your power system. First is equipment failure, second one is weather condition, third one is human error. Except these mentioned points, also any other reason available for causes of fault. Okay, now we will study the effect of fault. If the fault occurs in your power system, then what is its effect on that system? Okay, now first of all we will see think that fault is short circuit fault. Okay, so due to that short circuit fault, large current flow will from your system. Okay, if we will consider that fault is short circuit, then due to short circuit fault, large amount of current flow through system. Okay, due to that large amount of current, insulation may fail. Also second thing is your terminal voltage of operating equipment will also lower. Okay, due to high amount of current, the terminal voltage will reduce, and due to that reduced terminal voltage, the efficiency of your system will also reduce. Okay, then arc produced, due to high amount of current, arc will also produce, and last one is due to that arc, large amount of I square R losses will produce, and due to that large amount of I square R losses, temperature will increase. Okay, and due to that temperature, the insulation and many other things can harm due to that fault. Okay, next we will study types of fault. Okay, here this point is related to types of fault. First fault is symmetrical, second one is unsymmetrical. Many of you know that what is symmetrical fault and what is unsymmetrical fault. Okay, first of all we will study the symmetrical fault. If the value of fault current is equal in all three phases, then it is termed as symmetrical fault. If value of fault current is equal in all three phases and also phase displacement between them are 120 degree remain same, then it is termed as symmetrical fault, and its example is triple line fault. Okay, same its opposite unsymmetrical fault. So you can also note that when the fault current value is not equal in all three phases, when the value of fault current is not equal in all three phases and also the phase displacement is not equal to 120 degree, then it is termed as unsymmetrical fault. The example of unsymmetrical faults are line to ground, double line to ground, okay, etc. So this is introduction of symmetrical fault and unsymmetrical faults. Then here three types, the configuration of three types of fault is available. First is line to ground, second one is double line, third one is double line to ground. This is just for your knowledge that this is figure of line to ground. It means that one line disconnected from system and thrown to the ground. Okay, second one is double line. Okay, so two lines will connect together, and last one is double line to ground. Okay, now this up to this point we study the different types of faults, causes of faults and effect of faults. In next lecture we will study the function of protective system. Thank you.